Welcome to the Main Street Made Easy podcast, your home for Disney travel.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode here on the Main Street Made Easy podcast. I'm Cody. With me, like always, is my lovely wife, Emily.
Hi.
Thank you so much for joining us here on another podcast of ours. If you're just joining us, you've never watched a video, we are getting ready for our trip to Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida. And
7 days.
Yeah, she's excited. Yeah, we're all excited. We have two daughters, a 4 and a 2-year-old, who is also very excited. And the countdown has begun. So we're ready for some fun. Emily made a fun title. You can say it. I'm not.
Swapping, skipping, and smiling through Disney.
Yeah. You forgot sweating, tired, sore, sleepy.
Walking, riding,
no,
all the things.
Yeah. So, but no, we're ready for it. At least right now we are. We'll let you know in a few weeks how ready we were. But no, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So it's not our first rodeo, as they would say. But yeah, so I mean, I think if you're watching our podcast, one big thing that you can hopefully relate to is we are not the people that live a mile away from Walt Disney World. We have to travel. We have to fly. We're gonna fly from from Baltimore, BWI, and we're gonna fly to Orlando. So if you're gonna be taking a trip to Walt Disney World and you're trying to figure out how to get a young family like ours there and back, this is definitely the podcast that you probably want to see and listen to. So let's get going, right?
Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah, so Emily, if you would give us an update on our trip so far, because she does a lot more than
I do. So we are almost 7 days. Tomorrow will be officially 7. So we have our dining complete, which we're really excited about. We talked about a little bit last week on the podcast, but we've got in Hollywood Studios, we're going to round up the rodeo roundup. I can't remember. I was just thinking
it's like Woody's
Roundup. Yeah. That's where we're going.
It's my favorite place.
Yeah, it's one of the best
food.
And then we're excited. Our girls are very into the princesses. So we are going into Epcot and we are going to do the breakfast in Epcot. And then we always go to Crystal Palace to go see the Winnie the Pooh and the 100 Acre Woods characters. We're going to do the lunch there. And then our favorite Italian place now is an Epcot, because we did like Mama Rosa's at Hollywood Studios. That was in where Muppets was. So sad that it's gone. But we are in that. And then I'm excited about this one. Our girls love Lilo and Stitch right now. And so we're going to travel over to the Polynesian, which will be fun, on Monday. And we're going to go to Ohana for breakfast. So we got our dining. We got our transportation. So if you haven't done this before, what we do is we fly. I will not drive, sorry. I know a lot of people that drive. But we are not. I am ready. We have a 6:30 flight. We will be in Orlando by 8:30 and hopefully to Coronado Springs by 10. That's my goal. And we have our transportation. We are doing what used to be the Magical Express, but now is Mears. For us to be able to go, we don't take a car seat. Car seats with us. We literally fly and then we get on the bus, which is a great option for families. And we're going to take the bus. Mears, it is like we don't have to pay for Riley, our youngest, who's 2. But we do have to pay for our oldest. So for the 3 of us, for a ticket was under $100. Yeah. So round trip, doesn't matter what time you really get in. So like if your flight's delayed, because one time we've gone and our flight was very delayed and they're like, you're good, no problem.
Yeah.
And then they give you about 3 hours prior when you're departing. My one suggestion is my best friend, we did, last time we were there in February, they had I want to say 6 a.m. flight, and they were there at like 3, picking her up and her family. So we are not leaving there until about 2, because I don't want to get up after being at Halloween party. So we have our transportation, and I have already have a suitcase packed.
Yeah, for the girls.
For the girls and my clothes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because, Yeah, I mean, I'm excited. It should be a lot of fun. I think the one thing I will say is I really do like the Mears transportation to the to and from the resort from the airport or to the airport also. I know it's like not as glamorous, I guess. Like if you want to be like bougie, then you can get the mini or whoever pick you up.
The minivan.
But I'll be honest, the drivers are always super Disney.
Mm-hmm.
They're super fun. They usually play Disney movies on the bus TV on the way there. They kind of make it an event. I don't understand the knock that some people have. Like maybe you want to feel like you're doing something, but I mean,
It's a bus ride.
yeah, it's a bus ride. I mean, yeah. So anyway, we like it.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you don't have to do it. It's just really great bang for your buck, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we've never had issues. And we'll give you an update afterwards. So.
And we've done it with my family when we went, and there was 10 of us.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a lot easier when you have bigger groups, even if it is a little bit expensive. And then also if I am a Disney travel agent, so I do work with families, and I did have a family that was going from Disney to Port Canaveral for a cruise that was not Disney, and they did the private car, and they said it was amazing.
Okay.
And it was like they had the car to themselves. It could fit 8 people. So like there is other options if you don't want to be on a bus.
Yeah.
You could get like their luxury van, but that was kind of a nice thing.
Yeah, and but yeah. So I mean, like I said, what she just went through with the food and everything. Woody's Roundup, that's my favorite, just because it's like barbecue foods. It's pretty good,
and it's family style. So what that means is like they literally bring out all the food to the table, and you can kind of just eat as much as you want. It's not like you have to order a specific meal, but then you do get to pick your own dessert.
Yeah, no, it's very good. Yeah, we got a fun episode today. We're going to talk about what to take to the park. We're going to talk about lightning lanes and how to manage them. And then just a lot of fun stuff. Oh, and a parent swap. We're going to talk about that because we have to deal with that because we don't have a family member coming with us this time, which we normally do. So we are definitely going to have to, somebody's going to have to be with the kids because it's apparently frowned upon just to leave them sitting in the car seat. No, I'm just kidding. But so let's get started. But first, we're going to hit trivia with Emily.
All right. So last time we talked a little bit about Magic Kingdom. So what year did, and I'm going to go the old school, the original MGM Studios, now Hollywood Studios, open?
What year did it open? I absolutely don't know this answer, but I know I was alive, and I think it was 1989.
You were not alive in 89.
I know. I changed my answer while you said that. What was it?
It was 1989.
Let's go! I was going to say 98. I was right. All right.
All right.
Thank you. First one. It's taken me 2 episodes, but I got one right.
Make it the next. All right. What was the first ride at MGM Studios?
So like they didn't open like all the rides?
We'll talk about it.
The first ride at MGM Studios? I'm gonna say, was it the Great Movie Ride?
You're 2 for 2.
Let's go! Let's go!
So
that I never even seen that. I never got to know that.
You never did.
No, I mean I went in the year 2000, so maybe I read it, but I was
in 1989.
I know, but
open.
I also don't know if my parents if we got. I don't think my parents really.
They probably did because they love those types of movies that were showcased in the Great Movie Ride. All right, so it was officially retired in 2017 to transform to Mickey and Minnie's Railroad. But on opening day, that was the only ride because the only attractions that were there was the Great Movie Ride. It was a 20-minute journey, so you got your money's worth. But then you had the shows and experiences. Because remember, I feel like
because you're
MGM
supposed to
had
be like
so
backstage.
much. The backlot tour, I liked that one. It was originally 2 hours long, which is pretty intense. And then there was the Monster Sound show. Now, we're throwing it back here. 1989, do you remember what television show was big back then? Comedians. You liked the show.
Home Improvement?
No. That would like try to find famous people.
Find famous people?
We talk about it sometimes.
I don't know.
Some of your favorite comedians. Superstar television.
Huh.
Remember Superstar?
No, I don't remember that.
Guests were placed inside their famous TV shows using a green screen. I don't know.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a... Sorry, that might not be good.
All right.
I got one more.
Okay.
All right. Which animated film was the first produced entirely at the studio's animation facility at MGM Studio?
1976.
It's not 1989, no. But it was in 1998 was when the movie was complete. I'll give you that hint.
I thought it was another, but I feel like this movie is not that old. Or not, I feel like the movie is older. I'm going to just guess it, but I think it's wrong. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? No, yeah.
Animated.
That is it. Okay. What is it?
But it's not all animated.
It's a lot. Okay. All right. So.
It's your favorite Disney princess.
Mulan?
Mulan.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Now that Emily is done trying to trick me, I was 2 for 3 though. If I'm playing baseball, if we're playing baseball, I'd have. We're gonna talk about our family of 4 and what to take in the park. I have a big to say. I have a lot to do with this because no, I don't. I have nothing.
You do. You're the one that holds.
I'm the one that holds it, right? So I'll let you kind of run down what we take in the park, and I will. Yeah, I'll just listen and learn. Yeah.
And think of how you're going to strategically
right,
this.
right.
All right. So we have 2 girls. And the one thing that I want to recommend, and I feel like we have done this, is that we only take 1 diaper bag.
Yep.
1. Because we have a lot of stuff. And we strategically pack the diaper bag, which I feel like is something that you need to make sure you do, just especially on thinking about what you pack. So in the diaper bag, we have, which I love, it's like one of those like foldable that you normally put on when like if you need a diaper change. It's like a pad that is nice. I will highly recommend taking one of those because it is a game changer because you can stick a diaper in and wipes and just have like that there. Just grab the whole thing and go to the changing area. I will highly recommend strategically planning. There is in each park a baby center.
Yeah. Where
it is like nice. Like
air conditioned.
Like there is like seats for moms that need to nurse, or there's areas where if you run out of things,
it's like hospital clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like literally, like as you are walking away from the changing table, they're already cleaning it. So like if you are even like anywhere near the baby center, like and it has it on the map, like in Epcot, it's like right near before you enter like the whole showcase.
Yeah.
The one in Magic Kingdom is right by the Crystal Palace, which is kind of nice. Hollywood Studios. I don't remember. There's one in Hollywood Studios. And then in Animal Kingdom, I think that one's like right before Pandora.
Yeah.
But like all of them are very nice and clean, but have so much resources for you. And it's not like an actual, like when you go to the bathroom, kind of those. It's like literally like a big, huge like mat. Yeah. So I feel like if you need to use that, that is a highly recommendation.
Yeah.
Also what we do in the diaper bag is we put an extra pair, like a whole entire outfit in the diaper bag. So like I kind of already have it planned. So like we have like these nice like dresses that are Disney. So those are going to go in the bag, and then so each girl will have an outfit, and then we'll try to change them throughout the day at least once, just because of like how hot it is, or just to kind of change it up. So we always pack an extra outfit. Cody needs extra socks.
Yeah, I can't do wet feet.
No, he can't. So we always pack an extra pair of socks in the diaper bag for him.
I think one of my favorite things that we have is, and I don't know if any of you have this, is we have these large spring-loaded clips, almost, if you're listening, almost like a hiker's clip, but they're huge, and they clip right on our stroller for our bag. We have 2 of them. One goes for our diaper bag, and then one we usually use for like our refillable drinks and stuff. So that's kind of a really important thing. It's one of those things that people see it and are like, oh, that's a good idea. And I mean, you can get it from like Walmart or wherever. Harbor Freight has them yet. So I really like that. Yeah. That's one of my favorite things. But yeah, obviously, sunscreen. And then I highly suggest you go and purchase ponchos before you go to Disney. Disney has some cool looking clear ponchos with their print on the back, but it's like $20. So,
And then one time when you actually pulling them over your head and then you rip a hole in
they're
them.
very fragile. They're
fragile.
very fragile. At least if I rip the ones you get from Walmart, it's like $2. So, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where you kind of live and learn about what you're taking into the park. The biggest thing is just strategically getting that bag as close to one bag as possible, because it really makes it so it's just not as much to deal with once you're in the park. And then also the baby centers also have things you can buy there, including diapers,
Formula,
all that stuff. So, I mean, none of us want to buy stuff, but I'm sure it's doable.
And the nice thing about it is like going off of like if you need anything. I know we have Walmart Plus and delivery. You can get anything sent to any Disney resort and they will deliver it. Like I've done it where I literally set the time when we get to the resort and we can pick it up. Like they're literally dropping it off.
Yeah.
So, and that's a highly big recommendation. So if you're struggling with like ordering stuff or if you don't want to pack it in the suitcase before, highly recommend doing that. Like we've literally got like formula, diapers, everything just sent there so we don't have to pack it all. One other thing too is I know this is small and this is probably from the last time but what we also do is we either buy one of these types of bags or we'll take one, and that's where we put all of the stuff in, like the fan, like we also take a fan, like any of our popcorn buckets, anything that we have that's like kind of like out, we'll put it in that, and then one of us will hold that. One of us will put the diaper bag on and then just collapse the stroller.
They're the big reusable bags.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And of course, we get one at the park because, we got to have them all. Why not? All right, let's move into the next segment. The next segment is dealing and managing the lightning lanes.
Yeah.
This is the most stressful aspect for many of you, especially if you're not a Disney travel agent and used to dealing with this. I think we can do ours tomorrow.
Tomorrow morning,
okay, so
7 a.m.
I have no idea how you do this, everybody. So you're going to listen to Emily, and I am just going to sit here because I don't really need to know. She just tells me what we're riding and when we're riding. So, I'll let you run on this.
All right. So, if you are staying at a Disney resort, so any of the main resorts, you are able to now purchase your lightning lanes 7 days prior. So we check in on the 8th, but we don't go to the park until the 9th. But because it's our first day of check-in, that's the day that we can book it. So we can actually book them tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern time. And so what's going to happen is you pay one daily fee per person. So anyone that has a park ticket. So our oldest is 4, so we had to buy a park ticket, but our youngest is 2. So she doesn't have a park ticket. She's free. So anytime that you are traveling with someone 3 and under, you do not need a park ticket for. You do not need them to be included in your dining reservations. They are included. They can eat off your plate. They can do anything. And they can even go through all the lightning lanes with you. You don't have to pay for them. So what happens is you can go on the app. And so what you can do is you are going to pick. You actually get 3 choices per park every day. So we're traveling 4 days to the parks with a park hopper. Okay. And so I'll just give you an example. So on Thursday, we're thinking, and we can kind of talk about it. We're thinking we're going to start with Magic Kingdom. And the reason why, it is the cheapest out of the 4 days we're going. It goes all the way up from $25 to $35 per person. So cheapest day is Thursday. So what you're going to do is you would go in the app, you would click Magic Kingdom, and then what gets to happen is you can choose either an individual lightning lane or a multi-pass. The multi-pass you can use throughout the entire day. And this was kind of different than the past where if you were a non-park hopper, park hopper, it was different prices. Now it's one flat fee. And then what gets to happen is the day that whatever day you pick, you get 3 choices at 7 a.m. And it depends on the availability, but you get like one kind of big ride, like the most popular ride. And so we're kind of thinking we love, Cody's favorite ride is Peter Pan. And that one always is like a very long wait, even though, I'm sorry, it's not that long of a ride, but it's a great ride. Like it's a traditional ride. But then you get to pick one of those, and then you get to pick another 2 other rides. And so kind of like Haunted Mansion, like Jungle Cruise, like those kinds of, I think Jungle Cruise might be in the main priority ones. But you get to pick 3. Now, my suggestion for that is to pick them like back to back to back. Don't pick like 8 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m. Because guess what? Once you use one, once you scan your Magic Band or your Key to the World card, if that's what they still call it, once you scan that, you need to go straight on that app and book another one. Like, I am kind of like, when we went in February, I was like, all right, let's go. Like, I'm booking another one. The only thing to this is that once you book that ride, so like if we book Peter Pan, we can't book it again.
Yeah.
So that's only one and done. So if you're in a wait line and you see people coming in, like they're only getting to ride that once. So that's different than the individual Lightning Link. Individual Lightning Links are very specific to main rides. So that is Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. That is Tron. That's in Magic Kingdom. Guardians of the Galaxy. That's in Epcot. And Pandora in Animal Kingdom. And Rise of the Resistance. Those are separate. So if you are loving Guardians of the Galaxy, which if you have a absolute question in the world if you need to get one, yes. Like, do it, like, without a doubt. Best ride probably we've ever experienced.
Yeah.
Like, it's the coolest thing. Even if you're not a roller coaster person, Cody is not, but he absolutely
It's still awesome. I mean, you're not. There's no flips.
No flips. But that also depends on the price. So I've kind of broke it down. Seven Dwarfs is about $12 to $15 per person. Tron is about $20. Rise of the Resistance is $24. Guardians of the Galaxy is $17. And I didn't do Pandora, but probably Pandora is probably about $20. Okay. Pandora, I hate to say it, it's a great ride, but like it messes with me.
Oh yeah, it's very much if you have like any type of motion sickness, because you're like it's like what's
Star Tours?
No. It's like soaring,
Mm-hmm.
but it's a lot faster in your like main point of view.
Yeah.
Right. Whereas soaring, you kind of feel like you're like sailing with everybody.
Yeah.
When you're on Flight of Passage, it feels like you're riding and there's nobody else there, and it feels like your face is this far from the screen, which it's not. And it's amazing. It's just
it's hard.
It's hard on the stomach, you know, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. And so with the individual Lightning Lanes, you can only buy up to 2 per person. So that's another thing to think about. Like if you like go to a certain park, like we're going to Epcot like twice. So we could buy it 2 separate days. If we really wanted to for Guardians, we might. But like that's something to think about. And as you go through, once you use your 3, you're booking all the way up into the end. And the nice part is if you are park hopping, once you like are done with like that park, like you can jump over to another park and you can book until closing. And so the one thing that I would recommend if you are going to a party the night of like Magic Kingdom's Not So Spooky or after hours or anything like that, the problem is if you are only one park, that's going to end at like 6 o'clock. So that's the one thing to kind of remember. That happened to us when we did the Christmas party. But I would recommend it. It's a huge benefit, especially if you have younger kids, like especially under 3. And we talked about it last week where it's like not waiting in line that much. Or like if you want to strategically plan, like we're going to have to do rider swap, which we'll talk in a minute. But like it's a very big benefit, but it does cost because like I said, Magic Kingdom on Thursday is $25 for us. But then it jumps all the way up to $35 per person on Sunday.
Yeah.
So you kind of like, we kind of already mapped out everything and you can look ahead on the app. Like I've been looking like over the last couple of weeks to see the opening. So you can check prior to your 7 days to see what that cost is going to be. But then like Animal Kingdom is going to be your cheapest.
Yeah.
So if you are park hopping, that might be a good option because then you can save money that way. To start at Animal Kingdom, but you've got to book 3 at Animal Kingdom. That's the only issue. You can't do like 1 at Animal Kingdom and then
Yeah, that's where I would say, like, not to do a plug. It really helps to have a travel agent to help you with this, especially at the beginning, because if you're really stressing about like this is the one family trip you're gonna take because you live, wherever you live in Alaska, and you're not gonna go to Disney World in Orlando, Florida, very often, and you want to make sure you hit a certain ride and make sure you get on it. This is the one where I would just travel agents are free. Everybody, you don't pay for it.
It's already in your cost, so you're
you pay for it whether you want to or not. If you don't get a travel agent, you're paying Disney the extra money. But that's not important. The important aspect, the important aspect is like really try to get the understanding of this, and don't. I think you're gonna be upset or let down if you say I'm not going to use it at all, because whether we like it or not, and I don't like it, it's really a must. Like I wouldn't say you need the most expensive version of this. We don't even do that.
There's that multi-pass that's like $300 per person. I don't recommend that.
We don't do that. I mean, if you have the finances to do that, then do it. It's fine. Right. But if, you want to just do the basic version like Emily has talked about, then I highly suggest getting help through a travel agent. Even just send an email. You know what I mean? Just, hey, am I doing this right? I think that'll definitely help you out. I just want to make sure we're clear on one thing. So after we do the three lightning lanes, after that, you don't do 3 more. You just do 1 more.
You do 1 once you use it. So, like, say we scan Peter Pan with our magic band, then I can book another one.
Is that after you do the last one or the first one?
The first
one. Okay.
And then I book another one. Mm-hmm. Then if I say our next one is Ariel's clam ride.
Yeah.
The grotto. We scan that. I can book another one.
Gotcha.
Like, constantly, like, I literally, like, have it open, ready to go, like, once I scan, because it connects it. Now, some of you might be saying, well, I don't have a magic band. You don't have to use the magic band. You can use your phone, or you can use like your ticket that you got in there's a cards. Yep. So you don't have to purchase magic bands at all. But and you can kind of pick and choose as you want. So like some people might not like the crazy rides. Like you might not be a roller coaster junkie. Like one time we did it where I went on Tower of Terror because I was like excited to go on it with my best friend, because she was with me. But then, like, I booked Cody and Sydney. I booked them. Wasn't it Toy Story Mania?
Probably.
I think it was. So, like, you don't have to do the same thing as everybody. But the nice thing is you can kind of do a variety as a group, but also separate.
Yeah, no, it's nice. Like I said, I think could be better versions of this. Yeah. Do I think there was a better version called the Genie? Yes. But that's okay. We're going to let it go. And we're going to, because we can't let them change it again because Emily's going to have a heart attack. But yeah.
And one plug is if you do have any questions, like you're about to go on your trip or you just need it, like even if you don't have already purchased anything, like myself, I would love to help because I've done it where I'm like, I'll book them. I'll do it. Like, I'll even like my aunts were in Disney one time and I was literally like, all right, go here. So I love it.
Yeah, if you can figure the app out, it is nice because you can almost let it help you through the day. Mm-hmm. So you can see, I know before you think it'd be crazy to use it on a ride like It's a Small World or whatever, but if you're over that way and you have to use one and you've used it on the rest of them, and there's really no other options for the rest of the day, you just hit it so that way you walk through, get on it real quick, get back off. And then say you've done it for that one Disney trip.
And you're not waiting in the line either.
Right.
There's 2 different lines. So, like, there's a, like, standby line and lightning line. Yeah. So, you got to get a lot of benefits.
Now, all right. So, this is for any of our families with young kids that some kids either don't, or, well, this is for if you don't have somebody to watch your kids so you both can go on a big ride. So, this is Parent Swap. Parent Swap is something to really help families so that both parents can kind of enjoy without Emily waiting in line and then me have to wait in line. Really, it's probably going to be, I'm just going to have to wait in the line with probably our oldest. And me and my oldest will go on Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, for instance, and then I will get off. And then Emily will then tap her band or magic card or whatever they're calling it. So we'll tap and she'll be able to walk in with my oldest daughter again and ride with her again. So your kid's going to freak out because they're going to go on back-to-back rides. And then the parent doesn't really have to, we don't have to wait 2 hours, to get on this ride.
Now, you're probably wondering, though, too, is you both have to go up to, like, whatever ride you're going to. And so, like, if Cody and Sydney, our oldest, are going to ride Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, they have to go through the standby line if we don't have a lightning lane. So you have to do, like, one parent has to wait. And so then I would hang out with my youngest. And then this is something that I know some of our friends have done where, like, it's nap time. And, like, they've taken, like, a long nap or, like, I know we did it where, like, we wrote something else and that they could ride. So, like, that's kind of nice, too. And then you both scan your magic band. And then he would come off. And then he would text me or I'd be waiting there. And then I would go on. And the nice thing is we've never done it with Sydney this time, our oldest. So it's going to be kind of fun seeing her, like, ride, like, Slinky Dog with him. And then me ride it with her. So, like, I think we're really excited about that. And then,
What if when I come off with our oldest daughter, we then let them sit somewhere and then we'll both go on it again? You can't do that? Okay.
And then this can also be too if you do have a lightning lane that, like, Sydney, our oldest, is not, she's tall, but she can't ride, like, Guardians. So, like, that's where one of us will just go with no kid, but then, like, they still understand that. So that's kind of something too where you both can get the, like, fun because they're accommodating to you. And I think that's huge. So, like, at Magic Kingdom, that's Space Mountain. Cody's done that with Space Mountain. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Epcot, Cody's favorite, Test Track. Soaring, Mission Space, Guardians of the Galaxy, Hollywood Studios, which we'll be able to do rider swap with Sydney. Slinky Dog, Rock and Roller Coaster, Rise of the Resistance, Tower of Terror. I'm hoping she'll do Tower of Terror.
You're going to kill it.
I can't wait. And then Animal Kingdom, Expedition Everest, and Avatar. Now, you could be thinking, well, my child might not be that tall for some of these rides, but it could be, even if they're not, that's something, like, I would definitely go up to a cast member, whoever's at the front of the ride, and just ask, be like, am I allowed to do a rider swap for this? You more than likely are allowed to because they're so great with this, because they want you to have an experience just like with your kids.
Yeah. And we used this for Rise of the Resistance last time. And it really, I'm glad we did because it was a lot of fun.
I'll just never forget, like, he did it first and I waited with Sydney and, like, we did she loves it, the Alien Saucers, and we came back and then him and our oldest went to go get seats for Fantasmic, and I'm literally, like, it is 9:00. Like, I got off Rise of the Resistance. I am running through Hollywood Studios. Like, I have to get there to watch the show. Like, but it was like, that was really nice because I went through the lightning lane line and I skipped everything. So you are not waiting 2 hours. So it's like, you might wait like 30 minutes, however long the time is, and then you get to ride. So, like, that's kind of the great thing too, is that they're very great with that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so, like, if you have any questions about any of this, please let us know in the comment section. You can also reach us at mainstreetmadeeasy@gmail.com, so you can always email us there, and we'll definitely get back to you with any help that we can possibly give. Obviously, I'm probably not going to be able to get back to you. It's probably going to be Emily, because you want the correct advice. If you want the if you want the sarcastic advice, I'll answer it. But remember, Emily is at Blue Crab Travel. That's where she is a travel agent for Disney parks and Disney cruises. So that's fun. You can also always find us on Apple Podcasts. Well, you can listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And you can also watch us, like some of you may be right now, on YouTube. And remember, the main goal for this is to just teach young families and even anybody that is newer to Disney, or if you just want some tricks that maybe we figured out that maybe you haven't. I'm sure most of you might know a lot of this, but some of you may not. And we can't wait to have another podcast. We're definitely going to get on here again before we leave in a week or so. So just to let you know kind of what we're getting into.
Lightning lanes we got.
Yep, that'll be our next episode. And so thank you so much for listening to our podcast here, Main Street Made Easy, and we can't wait to see you again. Thanks, guys.
Bye. Thank you.